Welcome to Match Day 12 of the 12th Senior League. And we're coming live from the Thaba Tshwane Sports Ground. And of course, in a few minutes, Super Slayers will be taking on Unisa FC. And of course, these three sides are only separated by 3 points, with the Super Slayers coming into this game in 6th position and the Unisa FC coming into this game in 3rd position. The game is about to start. As you can see behind me, the boys are preparing and warming up. So please do enjoy. The game is about to start. So don't forget to like and subscribe and invite your friends. Send the link to your friends and everybody. So yeah.
The game is left on.
You are welcome to Thaba Tshwane Sports Ground. We've got our game today between Super Slayers and Unisa FC. Just going to take a quick look at the starting lineup of Unisa FC. So we've got in goal Stanford Maboya, who's wearing jersey number 1. We've got Smuloko Foshiadira, who's wearing jersey number 14. Number 2 is Nkwane Malepe. Number 10 is Kabelo Machiu. Number 7 is Tsepang Makobuki. And then number 15 is Godwin Noaziki. Number 13 is Peter Sabotoma. Number 12 is Namudi Tobechani. And then number 5 is Agilimali Panda. Number 11 is Pemelo Molomo. And then number 8 is Boni Makati. That is how Unisa is lining up this afternoon. Super Slayers, we're going to update you with their team sheet shortly. But the game is about to kick off right now. Okay, Unisa will be getting us off started today. This is match day 12 of the Welfare Senior League, Local Football Association in Tshwane. And Unisa is wearing blue shirts with white shorts. Super Slayers is wearing all navy blue, and Super Slayers will be kicking from left to right. Unisa is kicking from right to left. The goalkeepers are ready. It's match on. Unisa is getting us started, starting off, going all the way to the back. Playing it gently from the back of the park, playing it short with passes on the floor. Unisa actually tends to play the ball quite, they play with short balls on the floor, they pass the ball, they don't rush it forward. And you see that Super Slayers is rather playing a restrained game. They're staying back, they're not pressing the Unisa guys, waiting for them to do their attack. See what Unisa starts. They're coming down the right wing. Number 11 of Unisa is Pemelo Mulomo. He's lost the ball to Super Slayers. Let's see how Slayers take on their game, their first attempt at moving forward. Super Slayers going down the wing. The ref says that's a foul. You didn't get the ball. It's going to be the first foul of the game, and it's going to be a foul to Super Slayers. First chance for Slayers to get the ball into the box. And while we're waiting for that free kick to be taken, let's just quickly go through the team sheet of Super Slayers. The goalkeeper is Katleho, who's wearing jersey number 1. We've got Rory Sangs, Kosana, jersey number 8. Koketso Ramakoshi, wearing number 2. 11 is Ngabayami Ntuli. 14 is Hutate Thaba. 3 is Siyabonga Msibi. Let's see this free kick being taken by Koketso into the box. Nobody's coming in to take the header inside there. But Super Slayers still have the ball. They've lost it to Unisa. Let's see how Unisa counters. Number 11 for Unisa is Pemelo. Playing it very easy, very gently with the passes. They've switched it all the way to the left now. That's Godwin down the line. See how Unisa takes this opportunity. They're going straight into the box. It's gone past 2. Anyone taking a shot? Pemelo takes a shot. Doesn't go far, and the ref says that's a penalty for Unisa. It's a penalty for Unisa early into the game. Early into the game, Unisa have gotten a penalty there. Pemelo's shot has resulted in them getting a penalty. Let's see what Unisa is going to do with this opportunity early on in the game. Score is 0-0 at the moment, and it's a penalty for Unisa. Let's see what Unisa is going to do with this penalty. Number 7 is going to take it for Unisa. Let's see what it does. Well taken into the left side of the box, bottom corner. That was Tepang scoring that goal for Unisa. So it's 1-0 to Unisa. Tepang scored the penalty, clinically taken, very calmly, early on in the game. So Unisa have the advantage now. Should actually be a good time for Unisa to come down and start playing. Let's see how Super Slayers reacts to this. Hard pressing from Tepang. He just got the penalty. He actually created the penalty as well. Let's see how Super Slayers counters. The ref in. Drop ball there, and Super Slayers get us started one more time. Super Slayers going long, looking for the number 2, who's actually playing up front. That is Koketso. They've lost it to let's see. Number 15 is Godwin. They call him Marcelo. He made a run and then he stopped. By the time the pass came, it was a bit too late for him. Score is 1-0 to Unisa, and Super Slayers playing it down the middle. Marcelo's going to be taking a throw in for Unisa. Gives it to Koketso. He's got the penalty. And the goal makes it 360-10. Fortunately, the pass seems to be wayward.
Make sure Marcelo always be away. Be away.
See Super Slayers restarting it from the back. They do seem to be quite calm, starting it all the way at the back, not rushing it forward. See the captain there going long. Missing the ball. Number 14 for Unisa. He's actually playing quite calmly from the back. That's Moloko for Shiadira. Keeper tries a long one. Misses it in the middle. Since both teams are not rushing to go long, they're playing the short passes and then looking for the runner. That says the advantage is lost. It's going to be a foul for Super Slayers. Got a man down for Unisa. And first aid will come in to support and help. Number 7 for Super Slayers on the ball. That's Populang Mabunda. And then the captain for Super Slayers is Kulufelo Nchabele. And the coach is calling him to the side to give him some tactics in terms of how do they turn this around. This is match day 12 of the Welfare Senior League. Got a game between Super Slayers, wearing all navy blue, and they're kicking from left to right, playing against Unisa FC with the blue shirts and the white pants. They're playing from right to left. It's a free kick right now for Super Slayers. Let's see what they're gonna do with this opportunity. Hopulang is on the ball. See what he's going to do with it. Number 13 for Unisa, who got injured, is Peter Sibotoma. And he's working out with the medics. Let's see how players get it started. They played short and they're making a 10 from the box. That's going to be a foul for Unisa. Number 10 is Cabello Mathieu. And Unisa plays short to Cabello. Cabello plays it back to Moloko. It's going to be a throw in for Unisa. Unisa is pressing Super Slayers into the corner there. They're struggling to get out of that corner. But let's see if Unisa can actually make something out of it. The penalty came from an attack that came down this left side, where Tsepang took it into the box. Here he goes again on a run. It's crossed a bit. It was not enough to get to the number 11. Let's see Slayers on the counter going down the left side, leaving it for the left back to cross. He's right-footed. He had to make a 10 on the cross. Lineman says nope, that was an offside position, so it's going to be a foul. Unisa is going to restart. Number 2 for Super Slayers went too far. Unisa is getting us started one more time. And they're playing it short, no rush. Unisa trying the long ball for Pemelo, but that was too much for him to get to. And that pass was coming through from Boni, who's playing in the middle of the park. Slayers starting it from the back, and the pass into the middle was a lost ball. Sepang's first touch was poor. Come on, back. Number 12 for Unisa is Namudi. And here's Pony one more time. Playing it shot to the left. Marcelo's going to try and cross into the box. Canelo. Ref says he's in an offside position. It seems.
That's one. Let's shake, wait, Marcelo, wait, relax. Another 50. Hey, young men, we are playing. Let's capitalize, Marcelo.
It's going to be the first corner of the game, and that corner is going to be for Unisa. See what Unisa can do with this corner kick. Jobe is taking the kick. Can't get past the first man. Slayers take it out, but they've lost it very quickly to the number 12 of Unisa. And that is Mamodi Thaba Tshwane. And we've got a foul for Super Slayers. Let's see what Slayers can do with this one. Score of the game is 1 to Unisa and 0. And 0 for Unisa. Super Slayers on the counter coming down the right wing. Number 2 for Slayers is Koketso. He takes a shot and that goes over the bar. After taking on 2 of the Unisa defenders, that was a good attempt by Super Slayers at the attack. Just went over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick there for Unisa. Score is still 1-0.
Come on, relax. That's it, go. Shout, yo. Mara, next time. Win it. Come on.
Guane Malete for Unisa taking it down the line, and that one goes to Tsepang. Tsepang is the number 7. He's the striker for Unisa. He takes on one man. The cross is blocked. He's going to let it go out for a throw in. And then Marcelo's going to take the throw in. And Bonnie gets that ball back to Marcelo on the wing. Number 2 for Unisa is Guane Maleko. Number 12 is going to get an easy shot. That's Namudi. And then it's easily cleared.
Second ball.
Beautiful 1-2 by Unisa. Unfortunately, there's no one in the box the ref stops the game for a man who's down. And this is a chance for the players to sort out their positioning and how they're playing. You can hear a lot of conversations going on amongst the Unisa defense. Marcelo there having a conversation with Moloko. So that will be a drop ball. The ref had stopped it to deal with the injury. And drops it for the goalkeeper to restart. So see what players can do with this one. Bonnie gets to it quite easily, playing with Canelo. And then number 13 for Unisa is Peter. He's playing at the back of the field with Moloko. Super Slayers is going to be on the counter there. Peter is staying with him. A lot of tricks from the striker of Super Slayers. However, the tricks are not going forward. He's had to go back to get support from his number 2. Super Slayers! That's been deflected. It's going to be a corner kick. That's Super Slayers' first corner of the game. See how Super Slayers is going to do with this first opportunity they've got. That's in-swinging ball went out the field before it came back in. And therefore it's going to be a goal kick for Unisa.
We are not playing Unisa.
Bonnie goes to Marcelo. Marcelo goes back to Moloko. Moloko goes long, but it's too much for Tepang. Marcelo gets to that ball first. Let's see Tepang winning the challenge against the Unisa defense. Tepang's pass to Marcelo is a bit too much. Super Slayers playing it nice and short with the beautiful passes in the middle of the park. Going wide to their striker, the number 9 there. That is Thaba. Cross into the box and he lives. Super Slayers number 2 lives that ball for the goalkeeper. Should have and could have been an easy header there for Koketo. Super Slayers is going to start a change from the back. Marcelo taking that drop to Tepang. Ref says let's deal with that injury before we proceed. So the score is 1 to Unisa and 0 to Super Slayers. This is match day 12 of the WSL Senior League. Goalkeeper for Unisa is Stanford Maboya. He plays it to the number 14, Loco. Ref says we're going to take a short water break. It is hot today here in Thaba Tshwane. Score is currently 1-0 in favor of Unisa. Score is 1-0. Tsapang scored the first goal for Unisa with the penalty. Score is 1-0. It's early on we are about halfway through the first half of the game. With this water break, it's an opportunity for the coaches to restructure and come up with different plans, see what has not been working out. We see that Super Slayers is attempting to make their attacks with the long balls. However, their finishing has been letting them down quite a bit. Unisa hasn't really gotten into the box much either. Their crosses have found either no one there or Super Slayers players are getting to the ball first. Perhaps let's go back in and continue with the game. And we're going to continue with the throw-in. Marcelo's going to be taking the throw-in for Unisa. Looks for Tsapang, gets to him. That's Pamelo for Unisa. And he plays that ball to Namudi, but he loses it. Tsapang. Solo misses that ball and it's going to Dance, who's wearing number 14. He's the center back for Unisa. It's going to restart the game all the way from the back. It's gone right to Panda back to Dance. Dance is got Peter with him, Subotoma. Joga comes looking for it, gets it, but he has to go all the way back to Stanford. Stanford has got Dance to play with him. Goes long, Tsapang is going to get to that ball first. Crossing by Tsapang, beautiful cross, and then Pamelo's header, unfortunately, not enough power on it, went wide. But that was a beautiful attempt there by Unisa. Dance, tall player, gets to the ball first. However, since he just flick it on for Slayers, the cross was weak. The two is Malepe, and they've lost that ball. Mario loses that ball to number 14 for Slayers. Oh, the finish is poor there from Kutatse. Kutatse done well to get to that ball. Unfortunately, the final touch was poor. Unisa is going to start it again. Gently from the back. That's a foul. It's a foul for Unisa.
Serious. What is that?
Cross into the ball. Pablo's header there was a bit just off the top corner. The attempt was a good one.
When you do like this, you say it direct.
Better Mario.
Unisa has an opportunity to counter with the right back of Slayers out of position. Jobe taking that ball in. Bonnie for Peter Sebotoma. And that goes to Pablo in the middle of the park. Goes past one. Yes, Jobe. Step over. And Bonnie is giving him an option, but he has to go all the way back to Marcelo. Very disciplined positioning there by Super Slayers. And number 2 there of Unisa is Iguane Malembe, and he was in an offside position.
Come on, man.
Marcelo does well to 10 there. Jobe falls on. And that's going to be a foul. That hand there from Jobe was a bit too high. Onto the hand, the face of Popula of Super Slayers. Looks like the midfield of Unisa is actually having a free run there in the middle of the park. They're being given way too much space to play by the Super Slayers midfielders. The captain there of Super Slayers is going to take the foul. Super Slayers playing it gently, trying to find that long ball. That's the one. Shorted goal, and it goes over the bar. Another good attempt there from Super Slayers, however, it was over the bar. Super Slayers, Unisa starting it from the back. That's Peter Sebotoma starting it. And it goes to Panda on the right back. And he failed to keep that ball in the field, so it's going to be throw in for Super Slayers.
Come on, Sawa.
Pablo there with the ball, it dribbles past one and it goes back over him again, goes past the second man, third man can't get to him. Jobe has the ball and he goes wide looking for Marcelo. Marcelo is taking on Mario of Super Slayers. Super Slayers do well and keep him clear. Long ball looking for Pemelo. That's from Bonnie. Finds him. He's got one man to beat. He beats the man, not quite. Has to go all the way back to Panda. Serio trying too hard to stop him. Stop the number 14 there. And that's going to be a goal.
Let's play.
Super Slayers trying to go into attack. Marcelo intercepts. Well played there by Super Slayers on the left side, taking a shot, and it goes straight into Bonnie. Number 11 there for Super Slayers is Nabaya Mintuli.
Communication na wala wale. Wabona mashida ka tshela sa motho. Come on, boys. Better. Put this step, our ball. Put this step, our ball. Hey, hey, you.
Super Slayers gonna start that ball from the back, very gently, very soft. Number 7 for Super Slayers is playing in the center of the park, and he seems to be controlling the traffic. And it looks like Super Slayers, the left side of their midfield is where the threat will come from. Jobe making a turn, looking around, not finding any passes, and he goes to Dance. Dance back to Jobe, scored all the time, and he finds Pablo. Pablo going back to Peter. Peter finds Pemelo. Pemelo's going around. He's got all the time in the world, but the options are not coming through. Goes all the way back to Stanford in goal. Seems like Slayers preferring to stay deep and play a very disciplined approach to the game. It's going to be a foul for Super Slayers. It's going to be an indirect kick for Super Slayers. Drops it long into the box, and Dance is equal to it. He wins it, takes it out to Pablo. Pablo to Bonnie. Bonnie has now found Pemelo, but they've lost it to Super Slayers. Let's see what Slayers can do with this one. Pablo wins it and gives it to Jobe. Jobe goes to Malepe on the left wing. Marcelo is an option behind him. He's trying to dribble past the defender. It goes back to Marcelo. Marcelo loses that ball. And now Slayers goes in there. Again, calm, composed, and well organized at the back. Wins that ball. It's going to restart. It's Bonnie on the ball. He's got time, but he's not finding options from his teammates. Dance finds Pemelo. Pemelo is there with Peter. It's a bit long. Actually, that's not Peter, that's actually Malik Panga.
Make sure Manuel now.
Goal kick for Super Slayers. And they play it short. Number 7 for Super Slayers is Mbappe.
Come on, man. Sepang, una space, man.
Bonnie on the ball, turns around, finds Peter. Peter Sibutuma finds Pablo on that ball. Unisa's finding a lot of spaces in the middle of the park. And then Bonnie comes wide to Gans. Gans has time again. Goes all the way, goes back to Bonnie. Bonnie looking for options. Bonnie going all the way back to the goalkeeper, that's Stanford. Sabang has come all the way to the back to start that game. Slayers seem to be struggling whether they should stay up or go and press. Chosen to rather hold it. Yes, Sabang. Nice 1-2 with Jobe. Super Slayers. Beautiful attempt, however. Striker there for Super Slayers is in an offside position. That's Kokeso. Looks like Super Slayers is counting on Mbappe to get all their games going from the middle of the park. He's playing right in front of the defense. It's going to be a foul there on Canelo. It's one. Number 14 is Potato. Ball into the box. On the ball is Rorisang, number 8. The Super Slayers, and it's back with Rorisang again. Throws it into the box. Kutato doesn't challenge. Gans takes that ball out wide to Pablo. Pablo runs back into the middle. Joba has it now. Short pass to Pablo. Pablo goes to Peter Sebotoma. Back to Pablo. And Pablo to Jobe.
Come on, someone ball, man.
Jobe has it one more time. Number 2 for Super Slayers is Kokeso. He's taking a run all the way into the box. Makes the cross, but it's intercepted. Shots from Mario. Beautiful shot there from Mario of Super Slayers. Fortunately, he missed the top corner there. Score is still 1-0 to Unisa. Unisa has more possession, but the goal threat is not as high. Peter Sebotuma taking that ball and goes wide to Pemelo. Pemelo against Mbappe. Seems to have beaten Mbappe. But they've lost the ball now. There's a man down there for Super Slayers. Got quite a number of injuries in this game. Speaks to the intensity of the game that we've got here. Score is still 1-0 to Unisa. Early penalty there that Unisa got, and Sepang put it away. Super Slayers get us started and they play it across at the back. Number 14 is Potato. Dribbles past one for Unisa and it goes wide to Mario. Mario makes a pass to Potato, back to Mario, but Mario's pass back is lost. Now Unisa on the counter. Pablo, cool, calm and composed, but his final pass was lost. Pass there to Mario. Does he have the legs to get there? Dance is quite tall and he's got the longer stride.
Come on, man.
And that's going to be a throw-in for Unisa. That's a good effort there from Mario to rather take the throw-in and not the goal kick. Slayer striker turning backwards when we thought he was going to take the shot. Mario, beautiful tackle there from Bonnie. Unisa has no one to first play on. The bank going through so many men of Super Slayers, but then the final ball is too much for Temelia, and that's going to be a throw-in. Looks like we've got a head injury there in one of the Super Slayers players. And it is Mbappe, the number 7, Populang Mabunda. And he is actually the talisman. That's one player who probably wants to get him back up on his feet. 14 is Mataza. The coach is calling him down to the line to give him some instructions on how to penetrate into the Unisa defense. Unisa get us started. Headed out there by the fellow Pablo on the ball now. Passes it to Marcelo, back to Pablo. Pablo goes to Sepang. Sepang passes to Kesho, doesn't get to Pablo. Back with Pablo now. Marcelo picks one. See what it does. Passes it to Jogo. Will he take a shot? Nope. Goes wide, but that pass was misplaced. Super Slayers going long, looking for number 2, that's Poketo. Dance, as always, comes up to clean up at the back. Super Slayer strikers with him there. And it's half time. The score is still 1. Score is 1 to Unisa and 0 to Super Slayers. We are now at half time. This is the Welfare Senior League match day 12 between Super Slayers as well as Unisa. It is our half time. It is half time. Half time. The score is 1 to Unisa and 0 to Super Slayers. And we will soon be going to our halftime show. And we'll soon be going to our halftime show to hear from the analysis of the first half to find out how the game has gone. What's the views in terms of how the game is going to progress, which team is likely to win, and what we can expect from the second half. And Shoti-san will be joining us shortly to take us through the halftime show. Shoti-san will be joining us for a little bit to take us through the halftime show. So we're going to be going to the halftime show to talk about how the first half has gone, what we can expect from the second half, and what we've seen from the two teams. So we'll welcome Shoti-san to come and take over.
It's 1-0 right here at the Thaba Tshwane Sports Ground, and of course, Unisa FC is leading in this fixture. And of course, they got the early goal in this game due to a penalty they got, which was scored by the number 7 of Unisa. And of course, I'm going to be joined by the commentator. We're going to go through the first half. Okay, so the first half it's 1-0 right now. Unisa is leading the fixture right now. What's your thoughts for the first half? Your thoughts for the first half?
So you're right, Unisa is leading by 1-0. It was an early goal which they got through a penalty, and Sepang took the penalty for Unisa. Sepang is the striker of Unisa. He took on 2 men and then went into the box, and that led to the penalty. I think it's been a bit of a cage affair. There's a lot of beautiful football we're seeing in the middle of the park. Unisa has a lot of good ball players, but when it gets into the box, we're not really seeing a lot of end products. Similarly with super players, they don't rush it forward. They play it at the back. They make the passes down the wings, and when they go long, they not seem to be getting to that final ball. The last third of the field is not really giving us results.
Okay, so but then when we look at the first half of the field, it takes a bit of energy to feel like maybe the weather having influence on the speed of the game.
I would think so, because I think halfway through, for the first time today, we've actually seen the ref calling for a water break, because the sun has come out. It's gotten quite hot here. They started off with quite a bit of energy, but they did seem to slow down. So I think the weather has played part in the game. The other aspects to it is the way that the two teams are defending. Super Slayers doesn't want to press Unisa up high. They prefer to rather sit back and let Unisa come to them. Similarly, Unisa is not pressing very intensely. They allow Super Slayers to start the ball from the back. It's only when they come into the middle that they start pressing them. And even from an attacking perspective, both teams don't seem to have a lot of agency from the start of the game. So the pace of the game is a bit.
You talked about the midfield of both teams, but then when you look at it, it seems like after they scored that first goal, everything just, they stopped attacking it. What do you think might have led to that?
So perhaps I think they were not firstly expecting to score that early in the game. When the goal did come through, maybe a certain amount of complacency kicked in, and they started to relax a little bit. I think also their midfielders, they're very good on the ball. They play very nice passes, but I think they are overdoing it a little bit, and therefore it doesn't materialize into a proper attack into the box. Because if you look at the first half, Super Slayers have actually had more chances in the box of Unisa, chances that look like they can actually turn out into a goal. Unisa have had a few, but not very convincing. So yeah.
But then also, when you look at Unisa, every chance that they've gotten, it doesn't end on target. What can they improve to make sure that they at least get some few chances on target?
I think with Unisa, the one thing that they need to fix is how quickly they release the ball. One. Secondly, the runs of the ball. Because Super Slayers is not pressing them high, they seem to relax, they become flat-footed, they don't move around looking for the ball. So I think the runs of the ball need to improve. They need to run a little bit more. And then the striker, Sepang, he spends too much time away from the dangerous areas. He always drops deep to get the ball, to restart. They always have them. It's either when it drops the likes of Melo on the side and that side. They always take up the dangerous positions to use those chances. Or else it's about to spend a bit more time closer to the danger. I think it can. When you have a team that is tactically better than their opponents, there's a certain level of confidence that they get, and that confidence can be dangerous if it becomes arrogance and complacency. So, and depending on the mental strength of the players, it can become difficult to pick up once you drop. So, it would be in their best interest to rather pick up the game, start strong, score a goal or two, and then they can enjoy their game. Actually, at that point, Super Slayers will be forced to come out. Because now they'll be 2 or 3 goals down. There's nothing more to do. They'll be forced to come out, and they're more likely to make goals. But if Unisa starts slow, they relax. Super Slayers are now chasing the game. They have no choice but to come out and play. So there's a very good chance that
if they start very relaxed, Super Slayers can score a goal. And the momentum will be on their side, so they could actually end up going on to.
So then how can Super Slayers keep it alive and back?
I think from a Super Slayers perspective, the defense needs to press a little bit. They are sitting back and allowing Unisa to play their game, dictate how the game goes. Firstly, however, Unisa is also not very clinical up front. Super Slayers need to make sure that they are runners down the wings. They open up and stretch the game, and they need to make those passes quicker. Unisa have the number 14 Dance in the back. He's well positioned all the time. He seems to be getting the balls with the greatest of ease. It's up in the air, he's got the height. It's over the defense, he's got the legs, he's getting there quickly. But now the passes need to be accurate, the passes need to be precise, and then the runs to get that ball needs to be much better. I think we've seen Mario, who's playing right back for Super Slayers, making a couple of runs down the wing, which have been quite good. We've seen the striker of Super Slayers, Pockets or Ramaphosa. He's made a few runs, he's taken I think 2 shots at goal. Just needs to get them on target, make the keeper work at the very least. I think that final third as well for Super Slayers, they need to do a bit better. They need to get their shots a bit more on target. They need to also be quicker in how they move and be more accurate. Because Unisa's defense, they haven't been tested much.
So, I mean, these two teams, they came into this game only being separated by 3 points. Do you feel like the game has lived up to date, like the other one maybe wants to, overtake the other one? Or maybe there's a bit of...
I agree with you. I think it hasn't lived up to what we expected it to be. But I suppose it also comes to the mentality with which they came with. It could either be a matter of they want to come in to say, I want to do better than Unisa could say, I want to do better than Slayer say, I want to do better than Unisa. Or, which I think actually happened, Unisa said, we don't want to do worse than Slayers. And Slayers also said, we don't want to do worse than Unisa. So everyone is sitting back and defending their position. So unfortunately, that's the game. Hopefully in the second half it will change. When the coaches get to talk to the players, they should get them to rise up and take the game, the intensity a lot higher. I mean, it's the second half. What more is there to this?
What can we guys look out for in this?
I think Slayers, the number 7, Mbappe, he seems to be their talisman. They just need to get him to move into the game, use him, and get the balls to move around a bit quicker. And then Pockets, who's wearing the number 2, is their striker. They need to find him, bring him into the game. They'll score a lot more goals. He is actually a threat. We've seen him go up and taking a few chances. If they can bring him into the game, I think they will definitely do better. If you look at Unisa, they've got 2 guys in the middle of the park, Pablo. They've got Jobe as well. Those 2 guys are very brilliant on the ball. Tactically, they're very good. They just need to release, find those runners, find those chances, and be a bit more direct. If they were to be more direct, I think that they can unlock the players' defense. They could score actually 2-3 goals very easily.
Do you think this is the final score? Maybe we expect more goals in the second half.
I think it will depend on how the 2 teams start. In terms of tactical ability, I think Unisa is a bit more superior to Slayers. Therefore, I'm inclined to think that Unisa will actually score 2 more goals. Slayers might pick up their pace and they'll probably get 1. So I'm thinking we might end up with a 3-1 scoreline.
Okay, thank you. After the second half is about to start in a few minutes, the players are already warming up. So please stay tuned and don't forget to like, subscribe, and send the links to your friends.
It is halftime. Here at Thaba Tshwane. Unisa leading by 1-0. Super Slayers are 1 goal down. We'll see what the messages from the 2 coaches have, how they've affected the 2 teams. We expect to see a change in
the second half, as you see Mbappe walking in very slowly. With the So it is halftime. We're about to get started on the second half of the game. Keepers are ready. The ref says, let's get started. Slayers is going to get us started. That ball going into the middle of the park. Number 10 is Cabello. Looks like he has dropped into the middle. And perhaps it was just for the start of the game. Number 2 is Koketso, and they're looking for him. A bit too long. Goalkeeper for Unisa is Stanford Aboya. It's going to get us started. And Peter Sibotomo is coming towards him. The goal kick. Stanford gets us started. Peter. And Peter goes towards Dance. Dance has Bonnie in front of him. Pass is a bit wayward. Bonnie has to chase, but he manages to get to it. And the pass to Marcelo is a bit poor.
That's nonsense, man.
Sefofatso playing the long ball towards Koketso. Koketso takes a shot, and that's just off the upright. Beautiful attempt from Super Slayers, just off the upright. Looks like Super Slayers are starting the second half with a real intention. Super Slayers are starting the second half with a real intention. We'll see what will come out of this.
Better, boys! Better!
Nice pass there towards Koketso. Koketso makes a number 9 is off.
Play.
Jobe on the ball. He goes wide to Akili. Akili down the line to Camelo. Trying to find his way through. Three men. And this won a foul. Akili gets us started and he plays that to Jobe. Jobe back to Akili again. First time ball into the box. Goalkeeper comes out to get it. And the goalkeeper goes long. Then leaves it for the goalkeeper. Stanford takes that ball. Goalkeeper goes long. Mario's touch goes back to his goal captain, Kulufelo. Bonnie on the ball. Score of our game is still 1 to Unisa and 0 to Super Slayers. We are in the second half of the game. is the second half of our game. Unisa is playing from left to right with the blue shirts and the white shorts. Super Slayers playing from right to left, all navy blue. And Super Slayers is one goal behind. Pamelo wins that ball, plays a long, low cross into the box.
Chava, which is Babu Berek, what a volley. Beat a ball, man.
The corner kick, Joba takes. Again, can't get past the first man. Pablo gets to that ball. Let's see what he's going to do with it. Takes a shot. It's wide of the upright. Was trying to go for the top corner. Fortunately, couldn't get it there. There's a man down again for Super Slayers. It's number 11, Dooley. And we've got our famous remedy for soccer injuries, the magic water. Seeing Julius up on his feet one more time, and he's ready to go. Long ball there is missed by the Unisa defenders, and comes to clean up. Cabello for Super Slayers beats one man, beats him again, and it goes across for number 8, Rory Sang's shot is way wide, it goes all the way out to the right, and it's going to be a throw-in for Slayers. It is a penalty. Super Slayers have a penalty in the first half of the game. In the first half of the game, Unisa. In the first half of the game, Unisa scored through a penalty. Let's see what Slayers is gonna do with this opportunity. Number 7 is on the ball. That's Mbappe. Hopulang Mabunda. Standing over the ball. The goalkeeper's trying to distract him, trying to intimidate him. The ref gives him instructions on where to stand on the line. Let's see what Mbappe is going to do with this penalty. There we go. And it's saved by the goalkeeper. Double save by Stanford. Double save there by the goalkeeper, Stanford. And Unisa will go on the counter. Pamelo is on the run. Joba goes for Tsepang. Tsepang's first touch is poor. And Slayers have the ball one more time. Dan's on the ball, turning into the middle there, calmly, and it goes out wide, looking for Guane Malepe. And we've got Marcelo on the ball now. Malepe is there to support him. Takes on one defender, cross into the box, is cleared by Tsepafatso of Slayers. Stanford Maboya is the goalkeeper of Unisa, and he made a very beautiful save, the double save to stop the penalty from Mbappe. That was the opportunity there for. That was the opportunity for. Unisa have that ball started again from the left side. The cross is too much. It's over the bar. Job finds Pablo. Pablo makes a 10. And then Tshepang to Pamelo. Pamelo to Jobe. No, Pamelo still has it. And he's lost it to Tshepang of Super Slayers. And it goes long. Looking for Thaba. But Thaba is an offside position.
This is the second half of our game. This is match day 4 of the UEFA Senior League. It's a match between Super Slayers and Unisa Club. Dance is going to take this free kick for Unisa. And it goes long. Akili is watching. Pamela gets that ball. Pablo on it. Beats one. Goes past the second. Tshepang dribbles past one. Past the second. Takes a shot. Jobe is in an offside position. That is going to be a foul for Super Slayers. Goes left to Tuli. Tuli goes long, but it's a bit too much for Kokeso. Unfortunately, looks like Kabelo has dropped to play right wing. Kokeso Kabelo is now dropped to play the number 10 position. And Kokeso is the one man at the top for Super Slayers. Martin does well to take that ball. His partner in the middle is Rorisa. That's Tuli on the ball. Goes to Lorisang in the ring. Jobe does well to win that ball. Martin the top of he is safe, sure. Sichaba post left to Tuli. Too much there from Tuli. Looks like Super Slayers have made some few tactical adjustments in the second and third half time. Cabello has moved into the number 10 position. Kokeso is the one-man striker. Boni on the ball now. Back to Peter Sebotuma. Peter loses the ball. Kokeso has the ball. And there's a foul that the ref has stopped. That is a yellow card for Peter Sebotoma. The ref waited to see if that advantage was going to materialize and then he pulled the foul back to the edge of the box. It should be interesting to see what Super Slayers will do with this opportunity. And the ref is indicating that Super Slayers should wait for his whistle before they play that ball. Goalkeeper Stanford Maboya is setting up his line, his wall. In that wall, there's Dance, there's Pablo. Marcelo is going in, and Tshepang has also joined the wall. It's a 4-man wall for Unisa. It looks like the goalkeeper standing behind the wall. Gap has opened up as well. See what Slayers do with this. The captain is going to take it steps over Nduli. Takes it straight at the wall, and the wall does its job and blocks the ball. Score is 1 to Unisa, 0 to Super Slayers. Unisa starts a shot. Sibutuma gets that ball, goes wide to Dance.
Let's see Super Slayers on the counter. Pablo intercepts and then goes long. Akili chasing that ball. Number 5 for Slayers is Sefopato. Really poor touch from him. Tsepang. It's a cross to Jobe and he's lost it. Coach is not happy with that pass. Once it played on the floor. Again, Unisa, the final touches, the final balls are not being used effectively. Mbappe goes with one. Koketo has taken off early, one-on-one with Stanford. Well saved by Stanford Baboya, the goalkeeper of Unisa. He seems to have Super Slayers' number today. Corner for Slayers, straight at the goalkeeper. And the ref said that's going to be a throw in. Mario leaves it for the goalkeeper, who plays it quickly to the captain, Kulufelo. See what the captain's gonna do. He's looking for Cabello down the line. Cabello's going against Dance. Dance is sure at the back. Calmly takes that ball, is looking for an option. Finds Bonnie. Bonnie misses his touch. Back to Dance. Marcelo. So the yellow card there for Unisa was on Bonnie and not Tona. Okay, so taking on 4 men there of Unisa, but perhaps there was one too much. Pablo going for Akili. And Subutuma has the ball back to Akili. Akili makes a pass to Pablo. Jobe looking for Pemello. Pemello sends 2 men the wrong way and goes back to Jobe. Jobe goes wide. Number 2 is Malepe. Malepe. Super Slayers are going to make a substitution. Super Slayers are making a substitution. Number 12 is Lamolla. And Lamolla is going to be coming in for Rorisang in the middle of the park. Unisa also want to Unisa also making a change. Number 3 is coming in for Bonnie. And then number 6 is coming in for Akili. See how the game progressing. Number 3 there from Unisa is offside. Number 3 is Bright. Looks like Unisa have realigned their positioning. Neymar actually is gone into the middle of the park to take up point position. And Neymar is wearing number 6. Which is Femelo.
Thank you. Let's play. Let's play.
Favelo, so EB going wide and finding Mario. Mario struggling to find his footing there. However, he did win the throw in for Super Players. It is the second half of our game, our live match between Super Slayers and Unisa. Match day 12 of the World Cup Senior League. Pablo going with a high foot Super Slayers player. And that is a foul. Super Slayers player number 5, Pablo. Mbappe on the ball, going wide, looking for Dooley. Dooley on the ball, back to Mbappe. Mbappe dribbles past Pablo, and he makes a pass towards KB, gets to him. Thaba Tshwane clears that ball. KB makes a throw, finds Coqueto. Lamola is the substitute that came on. Dribbles past one and then loses the ball. There's Lamola still fighting on for it. Stanford Maboya makes a brilliant save in this game. Stanford looking for Pablo. And Bright to Pablo. Pablo. This is one of the first few times in the game we've seen Unisa actually going long. For this so far in the game, they've actually preferred to start the game short. But the second half, they seem to be seem to be preferring the longer route. Mario going long and he finds Lamola. First touch is poor. Distracted there by Sibotoma. There's Pemelo on the back. It's a bit long, but he managed to get it back. Back to Pemelo from Pablo. Pemelo to Zepan. Right is there with him. Not using the support. Dropped all the way there. Molla goes wide. It's going to be a throw in. Long ball to him. And now Pablo to Jobe. Jobe beats one man. Can't get past the second. Sepang can't get past Gavin. Okay, and find Lamola Sibotoma. Saw that one coming and did well. Pemelo comes in. Right, fine, goes wide to get to Jobe. Dribbles past one man quite easily. KB intercepts Mbappe. Lamola chasing right. Right goes all the way back to Stanford. Stanford has all the time in the world. Runs with him. Jens play that ball. And no one seems to be pressing him. Okay, so tentatively coming through. Thomas steps into the middle of the park, gets the ball. Pablo goes central. These are the passes that Unisa has been trying very hard to make, but they just are not coming through. Let's see what Sichapa does. Turns backward. Slowly beats three men, beats the four, and unfortunately goes out. This was very goes past Neymar. Okay, back to Mbappe. The second half of the game. Unisa trying to counter quickly, and they're still trying to go through the short passes, but the short passes are not materializing to anything fruitful in the middle of the park. Keeper hears that. Neymar, header is straight to Mbappe. Mbappe tries the long ball looking for Sichaba, but easily intercepted by Bright. Number 2 is Koketo, finds It is the second half of our game. Unisa on the counter. Tepang beats one man, but his first touch is very poor. KP has space in front of him. Tries to take on Neymar. And he releases it to Lamola. Goes back to Koketo. Koketo's pass towards KP. Jobe taking on Koketo. And now it's got Dooley. Dooley does a good interception. Looks like Super Slayers is now getting frustrated. There's a lot of fights amongst themselves. And Unisa are looking to make another change. Ball goes all the way to the left. Kwane Malepe.
Pablo takes the header, and it is a goal for Unisa. Goal number 2. It's a goal for Unisa. So that's a goal for Unisa. The score now is 2-0. Score is 2-0. Score is 2-0. Unisa have scored a second goal, and Pablo scored that goal with a header. This is where the game could shift for Super players have nothing to lose now. At the same time, that attack could create an opportunity, could open up some gaps. The ref says we're going to take a water break. Super Slayers have made a substitution. Number 4 is coming in for Super Slayers, and he's going to be coming in for Kutato, who is wearing number 14. Unisa is also making a change. Malepe, who is wearing number 2, has come out. He said he is coming in, and he said he is wearing number 8. So, Unisa Super Slayers have also made a substitution during the water break, taken out Potato on the right wing, and they've replaced him with Form.
Pablo, Pablo,
see if it's going to be an explosive second half of the game. The score is 2 to Unisa and 0 to Super Slayers. And we're going to restart now with a goal kick for Unisa. Stanford starting it and playing it to Sibotoma. Peter Sibotoma finding Pemelo. Pemelo flicks it on for Tepang. Tepang trying to dribble past the defender Pablo. Dribbles past one. And indecisive there, the back. Pemelo beats one. Passes to Tepang. Tepang crosses it into the mix with Pablo on the ball. Takes a shot, and it's intercepted by Mario. Coach looks distraught. He was expecting a pass out wide to Lesedi, which would have been the easier option actually. But it is a corner kick for Unisa. Joba standing over the ball. It's gonna take it. It's gonna take that corner.
He plays it shots to Lisedi. Lisedi is gonna take it in. He goes back shots to Jobe. Jobe crosses it in. Pemelo back into the box. And ref calls for a foul there against Pemelo. Super players are gonna start with a free kick right in the box. The intensity of the game certainly has increased. Mario on the ball, tries to go long. Dance. Clears that ball for Neymar taking that header, well positioned, nicely passed to Jobe. Jobe seems to be struggling a bit with his legs, so early in the first half as well, where he kept losing his footing. Lets that run for Lisedi, but Super Slayers managed to get there. Mbappe on the ball, trying to go long, looking for Poketso. KB looking for Poketso. And that is Marcelo with the clearance, and it spins out for a corner kick. Super Slayers have a corner. Takes the corner, the keeper comes out, doesn't get it. Mario's header is over the bar. So that's going to be a goal kick for Unisa. They've been playing most of their balls shots. Let's see what they do this time around. They're playing it shots to Sibuto. But now the second pass is not there. It has to go long. And that's right the ball. Sapa flicks it over. Pemelo runs over and misses, and the ball hits the back of his head. Neymar takes a shot. Goalkeeper takes that on. It's going to be an easy save for the goalkeeper. Route 1 is the only way right now for players. That is so Super Slayers have made some tactical changes. They've brought in number 4, who is named Bomb, and he has come in place of Kotato, but he's switched to play left back in the position of Nduli. Nduli has gone to the right wing, and there comes Nduli with a beautiful run. The linesman calls Thaba offside. Linesman calls Thaba an offside. The middle of the park, that is Subodoma. The ball finds Pablo. Pass to Sepan was a bit too much. Easy pickings for the goalkeeper. He goes long again, looking for Nduli. This time around, his run is onside, but Dance for Unisa is on hands to make some easy pickings there. Nduli's desperate attempt to win back the ball commits a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Unisa. Marcelo's playing it shots to Dance. Dance has time on the ball. Super Slayers need to start pressing Unisa now because they are 2 goals down. Neymar plays it to Sibutuma. And then goes to Pamelo. First touch is poor. Subotuma goes to Jobe. Beautiful first touch. Pablo on the ball now. Right to Jobe. Beautiful chest shot. Trying to play it for Tepang. The tackle from behind from Marcelo on Dooley. It is the second half of our game between Canelo makes the challenge on bomb and moves that. It's going to be a throw in for Super Slayer. Unisa getting ready to make changes again. Only used 2 of the 3 windows. Dens is getting quite a lot of time on the ball there for Unisa. Super Slayers are not pressing them high. Marcelo cross is intercepted. Unisa getting ready to make changes. Score is 2-0 to Unisa, and they are looking to make some changes right now. They are number 5, their sweeper at the back there, Dens, who's wearing the number 14, got injured and he's getting some medical attention.
Hey, referee!
Throw in is taken by Marcelo. Tepang trying to dribble past the captain of Super Slayers, Kolupelo. Super Slayers trying to counter. Mbappe goes long. Dooley going for that ball. Instead, he misses the first one and heads the second to the goalkeeper. And that's going to be a goal kick. Substitutes for Unisa. Got Sapang, the striker, coming out. And Jobe as well is coming out. So number 9 who has come on is Pogba, and he has come on for Tepang, and we seem to be having some tactical changes. Pablo is moving up to play as the striker for Unisa. Ney is the second substitute who came on for Jobe, and he's going to play defensive midfield with Neymar. Dens is on the ball, and it's going to be, he plays it with Marcelo. still, Super Slayers are not putting a lot of pressure on Unisa at the back. And Super Slayers should be chasing the game right now. Linesman says that's an offside. Dooley is offside. May on the ball. Just came on as a sub. And he plays with his fellow substitute. That's Pogba. And it goes to another substitute on the left. That's Lisedi. Stops the ball. Tries to dribble past one. Pogba. Sorry, that's Pablo. Turns past one, but then intercepted by Cabello. That's Lamolla for Slayers. Chao goes to Coqueto. Pemelo gets all the way up to Coqueto. Coqueto's playing, taking too much time on the ball. That's Neymar there on it. Passes to Pablo, but it's intercepted. Marcelo gets to that ball, passes to Dance, goes out wide. It's going to be a throw-in. Melo wins that ball back for Unisa. Pablo dribbles past one. Pemelo takes the ball. It's a foul. Super Slayers gets us started one more time. Long cross. Then intercepts that ball. Dooley tries a long shot, but it's intercepted by the Unisa defense. It's odd to see that Super Slayers are still keeping 4 men at the back with the cover there from Neymar when they're actually chasing the game and 2 goals down.
Yes, mate. Cover,
Dooley on the ball, and there's a foul there. Marcelo pushes him from behind, and it's going to be a free kick. Another chance for Super Slayers to get some men in the box, but they still have 3 men at the back. They played short, and here comes the cross. Lamulla chasing it, and he's got the ball. He plays it to Chaba. Chaba back to Lamulla. Seems to be not having a lot of ideas of coming out of their place. KP has the ball now. It's gonna be a throw-in. Throw-in for Unisa. KP plays it to Lamulla. Lamulla's pass back to KB is not. The score of this game is still 2-0 to Unisa. Throw in. Score is still 2-0 to Unisa. We are coming to the dying stages of the game. Mbappe takes a pass across the box to the right side for the captain, Kulufelo. Kulufelo finds Mario down the line. Mario finds Dooley. Dooley cross into the box. Chava. What a shot! And he just misses the upright. just misses the uprights. It could have been the first goal for Super Players, but the score is still 2-0. It's gonna be a goal kick for Unisa. See how they get this started. Sibotoma is the preferred option as always. Bright has the ball. And the ref says that's it. It is time up. The score is 2-0. The final score is 2-0. Unisa 2 and Super Slayers 0. Our game has come to an end. The second half of the match did take up. The second half of the game, we did see that the intensity of it did go up. So the second half of the game, the intensity did come up. To be very interesting to see how the coaches viewed the games and how the game actually turned out for them, and what's their perspective of how the second half of the match actually turned out. So the score is 2-0. 2 goals for Unisa. The first one was a penalty by Tsepang early on in the game. The second goal was a header by Pablo. A very nice and a very free header that Tsepang Pablo got and scored. So the score is 2-0. And we're gonna have some interviews with the coaches. We're gonna start with the coach of Super Slayers, and we're gonna hand over to Shafisa.
It's just one of those things. We tried our best and just tried. It just didn't come fast. As usually fluent with the passes. But the boys really tried. For me, the boys really tried. Just that we couldn't even bury our own chances. I can say we couldn't. The fact that we couldn't bury our own chances, because now we had, I can say, a lot of chances we couldn't bury, whereby we had a lot of one-on-ones. We had a penalty that really took our boys' confidence back down because they were already leading. Yeah, so it's just one of the things you can say. So, yeah. Thank you.
Of course, we're going to have the coach of Unisa FC. He's on his way, coach. Of course, you came into the game, separated by only 3 points from the first place, and now you are separated by 6 points. Like, take me to the game.
Just repeated what happened last week. Just to remember how we does the game. We're dominating, taking the position, making scoring, but if you check how we considered. So this week we made sure that when we finish the game, we had to make sure that the game solid, we were compact. If you check, yes, there were mistakes here and there, but we made sure that we could stop. That's it. Was obviously the big chance now, if you can tell. The game is starting to open. Now we want to close the game. So technically, what we just do, because of we knew that when coming to scoring, we don't have a problem with Unisa. Coming to play, we don't have a problem. The problem that we had coming to the game was defensive. So we had to make sure that we have to defend solidly as a team. We had to make sure that the set pieces have to defend them. This is what we've been practicing from the during the week. So that's actually what happened. Super Players, yes, they are good team. You can see they play for one another. But Unisa was the best team. Congratulations also to the Super Players.
Do you think maybe like there's only like a 2 points between you and the number one team? Is what maybe that shows the gap between yourself and them?
So you have to remember we are still on first round. I think this is the 12th game. So we're gonna make sure that we close the point, close the game. As my players are coming back, we know we are playing with most of our students. So they are coming back. Starting from next week, we'll be having full team. Also the coaches will be back. So I don't have a doubt that we're gonna close the game.
Okay, thank you. So that's how it happened right here at the Thaba Tshwane Sports Ground. Unisa FC walks away with the 3 points, and unfortunately for the Super Players, they walk away with the game.